Alright, hey you guys, this is Jaden here, and just so you guys know, I wasn't recommended or asked to do this video at all. This is a video that I randomly just thought about making, and I all of a sudden randomly got in the mood to do this video. And yeah, this is yet another video where I share my thoughts on a certain spoof project, and yeah, this won't exactly be a review on the project in this video, and I'll explain as to why that is soon, but rather just a video that shares what my thoughts are on this project so far. And it's from a spoof channel called GOHAN Productions, and it's his GOHAN Shrek project. Yep, his GOHAN Shrek project, which is, if I'm correct, the first spoof project he got out on his channel. And yeah, I started watching this project a few months ago, probably maybe a couple days before, to be more specific, a couple days before I got out part 33 of my Vegeta 2 Shrek 2 movie spoof project. And yeah, I started watching this project a few months ago, and yeah, I'll be sharing what my thoughts are on this project in this video. But before I do so, there's some more things I want to make clear. This video does contain spoilers, it spoils certain casting choices and whatnot. So yeah, I think a spoiler alert's necessary. So yeah, spoiler alert. And also, why is this just a sharing thoughts video thing on the project and not an actual review on the project? Well, it's because so far I don't think there's enough of the project to do an actual review on it. I mean, so far there's just a cast video that goes over what the casting choices are for the entire GOHAN Shrek series, and there's been 8 parts of his GOHAN 1. There have been 8 parts of his GOHAN 1 project out so far, so yeah, definitely not enough of this project to do an actual review on it. But hey, I could still do a video on the project that shares what my opinion is on this project, right? So yeah, here are my thoughts on GOHAN Productions'S GOHAN Shrek project. Okay, here it is. Okay, so let me start out by talking about the casting choice for Shrek in this project. And who is, as the title says, Gohan. Gohan, Goku and Chi-Chi's oldest child from Dragon Ball. Yep, Gohan, the adult version of Gohan, to be more specific, when he was going to high school, to be more specific, it's the Boo Saga Gohan. It's the late Dragon Ball Z Gohan, and it's the Dragon Ball Z Boo Saga Gohan and the Dragon Ball Super Gohan, to be more specific, to be more clear. And yeah, so those versions of Gohan from Dragon Ball are Shrek in this project. And what do I think of that? Well, I don't think it's terrible, but I wouldn't say it's that great either. I don't think Gohan is that great of a choice for Shrek. I wouldn't exactly say he's a bad choice for Shrek, but I don't think he's that great of a choice for Shrek either. In my opinion, I think he'd be a much better choice for human Shrek than normal Shrek. Yeah, I think, in fact, I would really like to see a spoof cast video that has Gohan be human Shrek and Videl be human Fiona. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty good. I'd like to do that. I'd like to see it. Maybe that's something I could do for one of my future Shrek spoof casts. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I would really like to see that, and I think Gohan is one of those characters. I think he's a much better choice for human Shrek rather than Ogre Shrek. With him being Ogre Shrek, again, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I guess it is nice to see, I guess it is nice to see someone else other than Goku or Vegeta be Shrek. But yeah, I don't think it's that great. Gohan doesn't really fit Shrek all that well, especially now if we're talking about him during the early the Saiyan saga of Dragon Ball Z, where he's a baby, he's whiny and all that. But that's not the version of Gohan. But that version of Gohan's not Shrek in this project for pretty obvious reasons. Yeah, again, with Gohan as normal Shrek, I don't think it's very good, but I don't think it's that bad either. It's passable. It's okay. I don't know, for some reason I don't think it's bad for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a Dragon Ball fanboy, and Gohan's one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball. Definitely, I love Gohan. Easily one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball, along with characters like Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, characters like those. But yeah, I would still rather see him be human Shrek. Yeah, it definitely works better as human Shrek than normal Shrek. I think both Gohan and Videl are overall better choices for the humanoid versions of Shrek and Fiona rather than the ogre versions of Shrek and Fiona. And yeah, especially Gohan. And yeah, by the way, that cast video revealed that Videl, who is Gohan's wife, is ogre Fiona for obvious reasons. just like how I've had Vegeta and Bulma be the ogre versions of Shrek and Fiona for some of my Shrek spoof casts. But yeah, I've spent a good chunk of time on the main casting choice of this cast. Now, let's move on to the casting choice of Donkey. Who's Donkey in this cast? Well, Gumball from the Amazing World of Gumball is Donkey in this cast. Yeah, and that's not the first time I saw his casting choice, but I still like that casting choice, though. I think it's pretty good. I think Gumball makes a pretty good choice for Donkey, in my opinion. I say he's a better choice for Donkey than he is for Puss in Boots, even though he's a cat and not a donkey, not any type of horse. Yeah, and but I like Gumball as Donkey. That works pretty well. That works pretty well. I think it's much better than him as Shrek. And I have seen a couple of these other spoof casts on YouTube that have him be Shrek. Yeah, I don't think it's very good. Much better choice for Donkey. I do like him as Donkey. That does work pretty well. And, okay, as for the casting choice for Human Fiona, wait, who does he have as Human Fiona? I forgot. I need to... Hold on, let me go back to the cast video. This might take a little bit. Let me just pause the recording again. Okay, I just got reminded on who he has as Human Fiona for this Shrek spoof project of his, and it's this character named Sam from Totally Spies as Human Fiona. I can't really say anything about that because I had never actually seen a full episode of Totally Spies. So yeah, I can't really say exactly how good that is, but it does seem pretty fitting though. It does seem pretty fitting. I think I might have seen like one or two other Shrek spoof casts use that same casting choice, but I can't really say too much on if it's good or not because I haven't seen that much of Totally Spies. But I'm sure that's something for Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001 though. But yeah, and like I said, the cast video revealed that Videl is Ogre Fiona in this project, and yeah, I think, yeah, of course that has to be it. I mean, there's no better casting choice for Ogre Fiona than Videl if you have Gohan as Shrek. That makes perfect sense. So yeah, that works. And the casting choice for Lord Farquaad, this one's pretty funny. The casting choice for Farquaad is Stewie Griffin from Family Guy. That works so well. That works well, especially in the early seasons of Family Guy, because Stewie was more villainous and he was more schemy. He was more of a jerk in earlier Family Guy, but then later on he became more of like a lighthearted guy and more quirky and a lot less evil and more friendly towards Brian and all that stuff. Yeah, I like Stewie as Farquaad. It works pretty well, and plus he's short too. So yeah, it fits really well with those shorts they talk about with Farquaad in the film with him being too short. So yeah, Stewie as Farquaad, great casting choice. Moving on, what other casting choice do I want to talk about? The one for Pinocchio. You have O from Home as Pinocchio. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I've seen someone else use that casting choice too, and I think it's pretty good. Although I think O works better as Donkey, but that casting choice still works well though. And as for Gingy, I don't really know. I don't really know much about this character, but the casting choice for Gingy. Sorry if I'm not gonna. Sorry if I mispronounce his name, but it's Taka Kamitani. I don't know. I don't know who this character is. I don't know. It's some anime character I don't know about. And I bet he's from a series that I've either heard of but haven't actually seen or have never heard of before. Yeah, I don't really know who that character is, but he has like but he's a short boy with blonde or black hair. But yeah, and he seems to fit Gingy well from the clips he used of that character. But again, I don't really know if it's good or not. Like seriously, I think if anyone in my family were to know about the show that character is from, it would definitely be my older brother Josh. Because yeah, I've talked about this on my channel before, looking at how he's definitely the most about anime than anyone else in my family. Yeah, and like compared to him, we like have never seen anime ever. And yeah, I've said this before on my channel. I like anime, but I'm more of a Western animation person. But of course, I like anime. But of course, I still like anime. Come on, look at how focused this channel is on Dragon Ball. Yeah, and it's also shown that I really like Naruto too. And the stuff I said in that one video I did that explains why I prefer Western animation over anime. So yeah, I don't really have an opinion on that casting choice for Gingy, although it does seem pretty fitting, but that's pretty much the most I can say about it. But yeah, moving on, I want to talk about the casting choice for the 3 blind mice. And the 3 blind mice, you have like if I'm correct, the normal versions of the 3 blind mice is the 3 blind mice. Pretty good, pretty nice idea. And as for the 3 little pigs, you got like the main trio from that DuckTales reboot as the 3 little pigs. Yeah, not bad. It works pretty good. I think the cast overall is pretty good. It's definitely one of the ones that don't have My Little Pony in it, and that's good. Even though I know GOHAN Productions is yet another one of those spoofers that sucks off My Little Pony. And yeah, I do find it pretty annoying. But yet again, guys, I get it. It's his channel, not mine. He can decide to put My Little Pony in his spoof cast if he wants to, but yeah, but annoys me. But thankfully, My Little Pony isn't in his Gohan Shrek spoof cast. Yeah, and that's and that's good. And yeah, so far all these casting choices I went over so far, I don't think any of them are bad. I don't think any of them are bad. I don't exactly have an opinion on like one or two of them, but I don't think any of these are bad. I think they're all understandable, and and I think they're all fine. None of them really annoy me. In fact, my favorite casting choice from this cast so far is it's a small casting choice, so maybe I shouldn't consider it my favorite from this cast because it's for a character that's only in like 2 scenes, but it's one that I think it's one that I feel is very necessary to bring up in this video if I'm gonna make a video that shares what my thoughts are on this project, because I use this casting choice too for my Vegeta Shrek series, and that is Kakashi from Naruto as the captain of Farquaad's guards. Oh my gosh, I used that casting choice too for my Shrek. I didn't think I'd see anyone else use that casting choice of Kakashi as captain of Farquaad's guards. That is awesome. I love the cast. That is awesome. It's cool seeing someone else have Kakashi be the captain of Farquaad's guards. The exact same casting choice for the captain of the guards I used for my Vegeta Shrek series. Yeah, and the guy did a really good job with the syncing of that casting choice too. Like, he used a variety of clips of Kakashi, and he hardly even reused any of the same clips of him. He used a variety of clips of Kakashi from Naruto Shippuden, and he used a variety of clips from him, and that's cool, and that's nice. Although I wouldn't exactly call it impressive, because with Kakashi being the captain of Farquaad's guards, that's like one of the main characters of a very popular long-running anime, playing a character who, like I said, is only in like 2 scenes. But that's still cool though. That's still nice. Not that I would have been mad if he used the same footage I used, but that's still nice though. So nice. I love the casting choice of Kakashi as captain of the guards. The casting choice is great, and yeah, that casting choice is the reason why I keep going back to watch part 2 of this Gohan Shrek project, because it's so cool seeing someone else have Kakashi beat the captain of the guards. So good. So good, yeah. Love Kakashi as captain of the guards. I cannot think... when it comes to like Naruto, when it comes to him being Shrek characters, I cannot think of any better character for Kakashi than the captain of Farquaad's guards. Yeah, it fits him pretty well. Although I don't think he'd be that scared of Gohan, but whatever. I don't think it affects it too much. Then again, I probably don't know too much if Kakashi really thinks that he would beat Gohan in a fight. But yeah, Kakashi's captain of the guards, awesome. Love that casting choice. Love that casting choice, and it's part of why I like this spoof project, even though, again, it's a very small casting choice. But yeah, like I said, guys, there's like 8 parts of it out so far. And the last part you got out of it was the part that covers the bridge scene. The scene where Shrek and Donkey cross the bridge. Yep, the last scene you got out of it was that scene where Gohan and Gumball cross over the bridge. But yeah, and yeah, he's been taking a long break from this project of his. I'm sure he might continue it one day, but he's been taking a really long break from this project of his. And yeah, not trying to rush him though. I guess I can see why he'd take a long break from this project. I'm sure he'll continue it at some point. I don't know, I can imagine him being busy. I don't really know what Gohan Productions does outside of YouTube, but I can imagine the guy being pretty busy, and he not only that, being busy in real life, he actually has a real life job in real life. Yeah, not only that, but he also has other spoof projects that he's working on. He has this upcoming Toy Story spoof project that has Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho as Woody, and Rex from that Cartoon Network show Generator Rex as Buzz, and I'm honestly not too excited about it. I mean, I will give it a watch though, because it does have some casting choices I really like from the cast. I don't mind Yusuke or Generator Rex being Woody or Buzz. I think those casting choices, I think both of them work well. And you also have Trunks from Dragon Ball as Andy, and Brad from Kick Buttowski as Sid, and their little sister Brianna. I think it's Brianna. Yeah. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Yeah, Brianna as Hannah. Yeah, there's some casting choices I really like from it, but sadly, the spoof cast is ruined. And I'm not going to explain why. You can just go watch the cast video for yourself, even though it's obvious. But if you want to know why I think that spoof cast is ruined, you could just go watch the spoofcast video itself. I'll leave a link to it in the description below if you want to go check it out. Yeah, and he also has his Gohan. He also has his Tom and Jerry movie spoof film project coming up where he has Gohan as Tom, and I think that works better than him as Shrek. Yeah, honestly, not very fan, but I like it more than him as Shrek. But yeah, kind of got off topic. Okay, and let me go more in depth with my thoughts on this project. After all, that is mainly what this video is about. Now, how good is the editing in this project? I think the editing is good. I think the guy is a good editor. And the guy seems to do a really good job with, like, you know, varying the footage and the clips and stuff. Like, don't want to be too mean to anyone in this video, of course, but he definitely does a better job with varying the footage and all that better than a lot of these other spoofers do, and that's something. Yeah, variety of footage is nice. Variety of footage is nice, although there are times in spoof films where it's better to reuse the same footage than reuse you know, different footage, but still like more often than not, it's better to use a variety of footage. Yeah, and that's something these spoof films can lack in doing. They'll just decide to use the same pictures or clips or clips over and over and over again, and it can get pretty annoying and feel pretty lazy, especially since a lot of the time when I see it happen, it's with characters who get plenty of screen time to be the character they're playing. So yeah. But yeah, this guy doesn't really seem to fall into that issue that much in his spoof films. He seems to do a really good job with varying the clips and stuff. And yeah, he doesn't seem like he's too lazy with this spoof project. So yeah, props to the guy for that. And yeah, the editing is nice. The clips are nice and varied. The syncing is pretty good, and there's some nice added clips. There's some nice added clips edited and all that. And yeah, overall, I think it's pretty good so far. Maybe not great, even though I love the casting choice of Kakashi as Captain of the Guards. But I don't think it's enough to make this project great, because like I've already said, it's a really small casting choice, although I do love Kakashi as Captain of Farquaad's Guards. That is an awesome casting choice, and it's cool to see someone else use that casting choice. I swear, it felt like no one else was going to use that casting choice. But yeah, do I have any complaints about it? No, I honestly don't really think I have that many complaints about the project, though, even though I don't exactly think it's a great project, but I don't really have that many complaints about the project. So yeah, overall, I think that this project's good. Like, yeah, maybe not great, but good, enjoyable enough to watch. And yeah, what I find interesting about this project is that it's actually in Portuguese, or if I use that word correctly, it's in the Portuguese language. You know, it's for the Portuguese version of Shrek, and that's interesting since when I've seen all of the other spoof projects from Gohan Productions is in English. So interesting, huh? Pretty weird. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just something that I find interesting and weird. But again, not a bad thing, though. Not a bad thing. I don't mind spoof films being put in foreign languages. So yeah, overall, I think that this project of his is good. And I'm looking forward to seeing him continue this project. You know, with Gohan and Gumball rescuing Sam from Totally Spies, and see what he'll do for Shrek and Armor. And yeah, there's some other upcoming casting choices. Like if he continues this Gohan Shrek series of his, and keeps doing it does all 4 Shrek movies like he's supposed to do according to that cast video, then there's some other interesting casting choices that he'll have coming up. Like, for example, he'll have if he does any of the Shrek movie sequels, then he'll have Killua from Hunter x Hunter. The dub pronounces his name as Killua, but it's actually pronounced Killua from Hunter x Hunter. And yeah, that's how it's actually pronounced, by the way, Hunter x Hunter. But if you want to pronounce it how it reads, it's Hunter x Hunter. But yeah, you have Killua from Hunter x Hunter as Puss in Boots. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good casting choice. Maybe not great, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think Killua makes a pretty good Puss in Boots. And you also have Homer and Marge from The Simpsons as King Harold and Queen Lillian, and I've seen a good chunk of other people use that casting choice, and I think that's pretty funny. I do think that they work well as King Harold and Queen Lillian. And yeah, the casting choice for Frog King Harold, he is apparently going to have, it's for another Naruto character. Yeah, and that character he has as Frog King Harold for this cast is Fukazaku from Naruto. Yeah, that's another good casting choice to it. Nice, get more Naruto stuff in this cast. That's nice, and some other good ones like Master Roshi from Dragon Ball being Merlin. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. It is pretty funny too. And you also have Dr. Eggman from Sonic as Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, and I think if he continues his Gohan Shrek series, which he probably will, I don't think there's any news out saying that he won't continue his Gohan Shrek series. Although he's been definitely taking a long hiatus from it. I think there will be a good chunk of stuff to look forward to. And so far, this Gohan Shrek cast, I think it's good. Maybe not great, but good. Like 7 out of 10. Yeah. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And yeah, and that's about it for this video, guys. Links will be down in the description below and all that stuff. And yeah, if you guys have an opinion on this Gohan Shrek project of his, you can tell me. You can tell me in the comment section down below, and you can tell me what you think of the casting choices from this cast, like, with Gohan from Dragon Ball being Shrek, and with Gumball Watterson from the Amazing World of Gumball being Donkey, and etc. And yeah, you guys can tell me that stuff if you want in the comment section down below. And that is about it for this video, you guys. Bye, everyone, and thank you all for watching this video.